And then another good point, I'll bring my little doctor and engineering hat into the arena here. You mentioned about grandparents. So and all the prevalence of disease has really taken off for the past, 20 years.
Yes.
And we talked about it before. Right? You didn't see as much diabetes, heart disease, cancers when we were growing up in the 80s, 70s.
Right.
Right. And so and now the biggest theme now is genetics. It's genetics, genetics. Okay, cool, it's genetics. So let's just go back one generation. It wasn't there. Go back 2 generations. It wasn't there. Go back 3, 4 generations, right? Great, great, great grandparents, whatever that is. You trying to tell me that our genetics changed that quickly over 4 generations, where now it's just all we're dysfunctional and just not able to function properly?
Yeah.
I think not.
Yeah.
It's illogical.
Something is creating that. And I always say, when I see people not acting right, or their behavior is very questionable, really questionable, it's like I always say the common denominator is food. And that's the reason why they are not thinking straight. They're not awake. They're asleep at the wheel, because that food is not giving them meeting their nutritional needs,
That's
right?
it. Yeah.
So it's affecting them.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how what you eat is so connected to how you live, how you feel, how you think,
Yeah.
how you act.
We have busy schedules just like everybody else.
Yes,
Right. We
yes.
got to wake up early. We got kids at school. We got to do all the chores around the house. We got to run here, run there for dance and cheerleading. And then I got to go to work and deal with patients. And we do our health coaching on the side. And then we come back home. We do more work. And we got to cook dinner. We have conversations, spend girls' time, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
we're just like every other family in terms of activities.
Yeah. And so it's not to say we get tired. However, we have the energy to keep on going. We don't come on the couch and just
No.
we're done
No.
at all.
When before we changed the way we ate, we were like that.
I remember I came home and just like
He'll pass out on the sofa.
passed
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And that's normal, but that's not normal. That's been normalized. And I was talking with my doctor today, and yeah, we were just
At
talking
your
about
office?
at my office, and just talking about like eating and what have you. So, man, because he asked me, you woke up at 4:30 again today. I said, yeah, I woke up at 4:30, and I worked out and I did all this about 2 hours, my quiet time. And I love it. And I can go to I go to bed about 10:30, 11 o'clock. When I fall asleep, I can go to 12 o'clock and still wake up at 4:30 and still be good. And then doing all that we're doing. And it comes back to the food, which the change we made. And so that's one benefit there.
Yeah.
So let's get into the list of the top 10 items where we can actually say goodbye to and get rid of out of the kitchen, because they're causing disease and causing a lot of problems. So what are the top 10 things we can do? Let's just start with number 1, the top food we can remove from the pantry and the kitchen to fight off disease and just feel better.
Oils.
Straight up.
Yeah, yeah. Even the good oils, such as avocado oil or coconut oil and olive oil, those are great oils. However, you really should minimize those. But the other ones, they're all bad. Ditch them quick.
Yeah.
Give them to an enemy. I don't know. Just ditch them quickly.
Inflammation, weight gain,
It's clogging your
heart disease.
yeah, it's
Arteries,
clogging your
yeah.
arteries,
Oily
clogging
skin.
your cells, and then people are wondering why they're on the path to diabetes, right?
Yeah.
It's all that fat. It's not
That's right.
good.
You're
It's not
100%
good.
right.
And if you spend time at the gym exercising, busting your butt exercising for hour and a half, when you could be exercising more smart and not eating those things, you will achieve your goals, right?
100%. Yeah. So I would venture to say if you have heart disease, you have any like diabetes, you have any chronic disease that's been man-made by our diet and lifestyle. When it comes to oils, no oils. Don't eat oils. It's time to heal. Now, when you get kind of healed, then you can kind of see back into it. But I'm not one of those guys who say, oils is 100% okay.
Yeah.
If you're in okay shape, you manage them properly, you learn how to do that. It's a skill. It's really a skill to learn how to do the kitchen stuff. Then go ahead and do it.
Yeah, minimize it as much as you possibly can. And why go back to that? Because it's a slippery slope, and you'll end up back 10 steps backwards. Then you wonder, how did I get here? Or it's hopeless and you give up.
Yeah. It's why it's so important to have some support system in place. What's number 2?
Dairy. Everyone loves their dairy. Nobody wants to give it up. But dairy, it was not meant for human consumption, if you ask me. Because it was meant for, cow's milk was meant for baby cows.
Yeah.
right? Human milk comes from the mother up until a certain age, and then after that, you don't need it. And people always say, "Oh, you need it for calcium for your bones and so forth." You can get calcium from other sources.
Yeah. Yeah. When you think about the composition of the nutrients in milk that we babies need for a human baby, well, we grow over 18 years relatively slowly. So we don't need a lot of growth hormones. We don't need a lot of the stuff, right? The
Okay.
hormones that make you grow fast. Whereas on a baby cow,
You
they're
need
meant to
it.
grow fast. So I forget, 200 pounds in less than 2 years or a year,
Wow.
whatever. They grow really fast.
Right.
So in order to do that, you got to have a really super punch of growth hormones and different nutrients in that milk. And so
Right.
now
Good
here you
point.
are drinking the milk for that cow, and you're getting this promotion of growth. And so you wonder, like, man, God, all this growth stuff is really happening. It's amazing.
It is, and I believe me, cheese tastes great.
Oh, it's
Ice
amazing.
cream
Oh,
tastes
so
great.
good. Yeah.
It's great for bacon, for desserts, and so forth. I agree. Butter, yes, I agree. I'm all in agreement with that. However, I am not in agreement with it wreaking havoc on your body.
Ooh,
Okay, I'm sorry, I draw the line.
it's a great point. It's nothing but liquid fat.
Yes.
Liquid fat, don't just club them around. And I challenged one of my patients. She had tonsil stones on the back, so I knew she had a lot of inflammation and calcium buildup and acidic diet. She took a 21-day challenge to not eat dairy, no tonsil stones, like 2-3 months, and she said, I realized I don't even need it, and I feel amazing.
See,
That's just one little check mark. And now imagine we start checking off all these different foods we're going to talk about for she'll be living in her to be thriving.
if we can give it up, anybody can give it up. I'm sorry.
Come on, nachos, cheese pizza.